Good morning.
Good morning.
We need better internet at home
Oh, because it's taking 1.5 years to
because
upload
it's
a
still
video.
at 6%. So this might get appended to the other video because
it won't be up yet.
yeah, our home internet sucks. But that's what happens when that is your view. We're lucky enough to have decent enough internet. So this is also.
It's not like your parents. Your parents go crazy.
Yeah. I mean. So we're making breakfast. It's kind of what, pre-breakfast? Because we're having brunch at.
So this can be first breakfast, and then brunch will be like second breakfast.
What do you call it if it's like more lunch than breakfast?
Wow.
Because
I think
brunch.
you still call, well, but here's the thing. The time is lunch. The food is breakfast. So
What if I
it's
want-
still brunch.
What if I want chicken wings?
I don't know if they have chicken wings on the brunch at the Windjammer. I don't know. I suppose you could order chicken wings if you wanted chicken wings badly enough.
So we weren't gonna do much today.
That always happens to us,
I was
though.
gonna train.
We're still gonna train.
I always want to train. So today's Sunday, but we're gonna do Mondays. I'm gonna do Mondays icon programming. So we're having a little bit of something. We had coffee in bed and watched an episode and a half of
What's it called? Addicted.
Addicted to Pleasure, a 4-part series.
Sounds kind of dirty.
Yeah, it's not. It's alcohol, mostly whiskey. The second one's tobacco, which you slept through most of last night. We finished it this morning, and then this morning we watched the opium one. And the last one is sugar, which should be interesting because sugar. So the plan this morning is we're gonna eat this stuff. I had a little bit of yogurt already. That's kind of my usual breakfast, and then we're going to go out and train, which is probably going to be 90 minutes or so. No real Metcon today. The Monday stuff's no Metcon. It's all 20 rep max squats. 20 rep max squats, a bunch of other stuff. We'll see. I'll throw it on the board and show you later. And then we're going to go for brunch. I'm going to go take the motorcycle down to Port Stanley, to the Windjammer. I don't think I've ever been to the Windjammer.
Justin thinks there a lot.
But I don't think I've ever been. That's the one on the way to the beach, right? Just around the corner. So we should have some video there too. Join me on that long walk again. A little earlier this time. It's I don't know, like 10:30. Still got the morning coffee going. Today is mostly lifting. So like I said before, it was 20 rep max back squat. I think this is the last week of this. 20 rep max back squat, 20 rep dumbbell pullover, and then 15 rep max stiff leg deadlift. And it's all building on last week's. Oh, I'm gonna spill my coffee. This door is crap. You know what? Sorry. It's all building on last week. Last week's worth. I think this is the last week of it. I'm not certain. And then after that we do 2x15 of close grip bench press, barbell row, and shoulder press, which are kind of my 3 weaker ones. So that's been kind of slower going. I've been mostly just kind of staying at the same weight there and working on really hitting it and getting good sets in. So we do that, and then it's supposed to be like an EMOM, like a 7-minute EMOM of like 4 pull-ups and 4 toaster bar, which is some stuff that I need to work on. The pull-ups aren't so bad. They've been feeling a lot better lately. So the toaster bar, but it's definitely something that I need to practice a bit more. And then that's it for today. Significantly easier. Well, I mean, significantly less intense. Although 20 rep max, man, it gets your heart rate up pretty good. You kind of do a couple of warm up sets going into that, and then man, well, you'll see. I'm gonna do my best to film it. I'll probably get Sherry to film that. It's a grind. I like the higher rep stuff. It's starting to get to the point where, like the first couple of weeks, you don't see quite as much adaptation, or you see quicker adaptation. Now it's kind of you need to work a little harder to get the kind of 5 pound increment type of thing. So, but I've been working it up. The squat's gone good every week. I've been able to hit a little bit more every week. As with a dumbbell pullover, I don't have 60 pound dumbbells, the heaviest dumbbells we have. So I went to that one. I got up to that one pretty quick, and that's kind of where I'm sitting at that. I suppose I could probably use a kettlebell or something, but it kind of changes it a fair bit. So other than that, hopefully I can get my diet kind of on track again today. It's been a bit of a hassle the last little while with my macros. Been a little bit frustrated. I tracked about half of yesterday, and then kind of dinner, I won't say is off the rails, but dinner didn't get tracked. Probably a little more fat, probably not enough protein, probably low on carbs as well, which isn't the end of the world. Although after that kind of 40-minute, 45-minute, whatever endurance session is probably, should have had a little bit more, but yeah, I mean, for 2.5 months or so now, I've been pretty strict on my macro programming. I don't always hit it, but I'm always kind of just sliding in under what I kind of give myself for macros. There's been a few cases. California was kind of the first real time that I went off. Obviously traveling down to the games and not having real great control over food and eating at the venues and stuff was a bit of a pain in the butt. So I kind of let it slide there. Although we had good food in the hotel, we had a suite with a kitchenette and everything, so we were able to cook some decent stuff for kind of breakfast and some late night snacks and that. But other than that, I mean, venue food, right? So and to be honest, venue food in California was great, like paleo tacos and stuff like that. But not really trackable for my macros and everything. And I didn't worry too much about it. Other than that, I've had a couple of weekends, like when we went to the cottage the one day, kind of didn't bother tracking things. There's been a few days here and there, but for the most part, been pretty solid. Last weekend being kind of the biggest exception, other than California, when we were in Toronto, and tomorrow probably we're heading down for the Labor Day Classic, and I'm not going to worry about tracking my macros there. I'll probably get a decent breakfast and everything in, and then we're leaving kind of around lunchtime, and we're going to do some tailgating and have a couple of beers, which is kind of a new thing for me. So, but after that, I mean, the next few weeks is going to be tough because 2 weekends from now I'm going to a cottage with some family, and that's going to be a bit of a tough one. And I'm probably not going to worry about that weekend. I kind of hit where I wanted to be. I was up like 235 for a while, and started tracking my macros. That's kind of was the top line for me. That's kind of where I end up maxing out most times when I nail it down and get back to a decent diet. Usually right now I'm standing in it, well, last time I got on the scale was 210 and 0.2 or something. That's kind of where I like to be. That's where most of my body weight stuff feels okay for my strength. And to be honest, this last couple of months, I've built the 20 rep max days and stuff. I've been able to build strength. I haven't felt anything that I can really relate to the macros, to the kind of restriction on food. I haven't felt any of that being a problem. Some of it's been the heat. I mean, it's been like 30 to 35 degrees Celsius here, and well, I mean, we're in a barn, so guess what? There's no air conditioning or anything. Plus the humidity, which is pretty brutal in Southwestern Ontario usually. So that's kind of been the bigger thing. It's just like the heat's just oppressive for most of my metcons and stuff. So that I think has been the bigger factor. So yeah, I mean, my lift and stuff are going good. As far as strength work, Olympic stuff, the dynamic kind of lifting, not been quite as focused lately. So a lot of that stuff hasn't felt great. Some of the position works felt good, like mobility wise. I feel like I'm getting the positions well. That's my doors. Stupid auto close on these garage doors. No. Stay open. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. I'm hoping in the next week I want to kind of get back to to hitting really good macros. I find the weekends tougher usually. The weeks are easy because I kind of got a routine, right? Get up, make my breakfast, either pack something for work, or I go down to there's a little market down around the corner from the office that I go to for, and I kind of know. It's almost to the point where I don't have to actually measure anything there. I know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I know exactly where I need to hit, and then kind of dinner is fill-in stuff for whatever I need for the rest of the day. So, anyways, we're gonna get at it. I gotta clean. We were very bad gym people. We left everything out yesterday, so need to clean up from yesterday and get going on today. Talk to you already, I feel falling.
Second setup.
It's 20 rep max. Give me 2 minutes of fucking squatting.
Halfway. Get chest up. Almost there. You got it, babe.
It's 19, right?
That's last one. Nice. Easy peasy. How'd that feel? 5 pounds heavier than last week? I especially like how your t-shirt matches your socks.
I didn't even realize that. I wore blue and blue though.
Don't catch it with your face.
How many is that?
8.
Still left out for squats. No video of it all. Now it's actually. Seriously? You're an awful human.
It's not a booger, it's like sawdust.
No, it was boogers. Really? I think it's just
I'm not counting. What was that? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. This is great benching music. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. 11.
Sucks.
Sundown in the Paris of the prairie,
What was this?
we kings of
The
all
jump, eh? From last week?
treasures buried. All you hear are the rusty breezes
20 pounds from last
No,
week?
160
pushing
plus.
around weathering Jesus.
Finish up?
Simple rider
that's big bites.
receives the killer's fate. Maybe it's someone standing in a killer's place. 20 years for nothing, well, there's nothing new beside. No one's interested in something you didn't do. We kings and breathing.
Finishing up. Only did one set of the. Just gonna get bright. Only did one set of the bench press, row, and shoulder press. Kind of running out of time. Like I said, we get plans this afternoon, so gotta go get cleaned up and get ready because we're going for brunch. Should be good food and some good tunes. Front of ours is playing some acoustic stuff. I think I'm starting to really think I should flip these sessions when you do stuff like this and do the bench press first. It's definitely my weakest. You see on the video, I was only able to do 11 on stuff that a couple weeks ago I was doing 15s. A little heavier this week, but kind of frustrating. Got to do something. Overhead's definitely my upper body stuff. The bench press and the overhead pressing is definitely my weak point. So I kind of start learning to do a better job of that. And prioritize it, I think, is what it comes down to, right? So do that before the squats. And otherwise, I'm happy with the squats. That's 20 rep max. The squat's getting pretty heavy, so I'm gonna go jump in the shower and jump on the bike.
We're late for
I
the
think
rest
that's to live my lips.
of that week, the week's been out.
Had a phone.
And they're out of the
Smile,
weekend.
it was so warm.
When we already had the last reservation for the day, so like
She says to me now,
Because we showed up late.
won't you please look beside me? How'd you
Music's good.
shut my mouth? Did as I was told. Long, lonesome saddle. Taking away the only way they know how. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow. It's the good old when changing the good.
the bees are bad.
Dad and sister.
Videos.
Huh?
You and your videos. He's drinking tea and I'm drinking whiskey.
I don't know how well this camera focuses on the video. So what did we do today?
Well, we woke up and had coffee in bed and watched TV in bed. And then a little short breakfast, and then worked over in the barn. And brunch.
Apparently that was this was the last week of the 20 rep max stuff. So
I didn't participate in the 20 rep max.
kinda
I
happy.
didn't participate in anything icon related today.
I'm kind of happy about that, to be honest.
And then we rode the motorcycle to Port Stanley for brunch to see our friend Justin play some music. Some sad bastard music. That's what, have you ever heard him call his music sad bastard music?
No.
That's what he calls it.
Well, you know what made me sad?
No bacon?
Well, that, but no Nickelback.
Oh. Well.
We always ride Justin because he hates Nickelback. I mean, everybody hates Nickelback.
Nickelback's mom hates Nickelback.
Even their mom doesn't show up to the concert.
Chad Kruger's mom hates Nickelback. At least Justin's mom was there heckling him.
And then we went to Lululemon because a friend of ours was having a pop-up shop. So I got a couple of new lids, as they say.
And some ABC pants.
Yeah, I got a new set of ABC pants because I've been pretty down. Because I bought two. I don't know probably in the winter.
The last pair that I bought for you was in May. Because
Yeah.
I bought it at the same time that I bought the pants that I returned to you. That was in May.
So they don't fit. You count macros for a little while, and all of a sudden your pants don't fit.
Yeah, $130 pair of jogging pants. Don't
They're
fit.
not jogging pants.
Just because they have a button and a fly doesn't mean they're not jogging pants.
They are the best pants.
They're fucking jogging pants.
And a couple pairs of
They're
short.
yoga pants for dudes.
They're not yoga pants. Those are like, I mean, they got pockets and like they're not yoga pants.
Yoga pants have pockets.
I don't think but I don't think you would wear these to yoga.
No, I don't think so. But guys don't generally wear tights to yoga either. So that's what I'm saying. I think that they're the equivalent.
But even like I have like the male equivalent of tights from Lululemon, and I wouldn't wear those to yoga.
You don't have tights. What are you talking
The
about?
male equivalent. I have those other pair of Lululemon like sweatpants.
Oh, yeah. The drop crotch ones.
No.
from Vancouver.
No, I have another pair. That since I got my ABC pants, I just haven't worn much. But I have another pair of just like pants. They're like warm-up pants almost. But
Because you warm up all the time.
listen, you. I have a bad habit, okay? I've been warming up better lately. We did ROMWOD before workouts, and then we got home and watched TV. Threw together all of the leftovers and had a little salad with some chicken, pork, and beef. All of the meats. Leftovers from the last couple of meals, and some macro stuff that we had kicking around. And we're watching TV. And now we're just watching the sunset finish. Which I think is pretty well done. Because this is Sherry's favorite thing.
They're the best sunsets. I mean, it's a little bit of an abstract.
I mean, this is kind of our setup. We have a little bench out here to...
It's your Christmas tree stand. Oh my God.
You know.
I think the Christmas tree was only recently taken away from the Christmas tree stand.
No.
Oh, when I set it on fire.
Well, we're having a fire.
Let's burn the Christmas trees.
Alright. Let's go finish the movie. And then watch another one. And then have ice cream in bed. Like you do. What you doing?
I'm trying to figure out which way the grain goes so that I can slice
The grain goes on what?
this brisket. Alright, we'll just start this way. That's the wrong way. Let's go this way. Be very strategic with your camera there, sir. Oh, yeah, baby.
Flip it over. Yeah, that's neighbors. Oh man. I need a little something to cap off this video. So, saw at the end there was, that would have been Monday morning. We were making a brisket, finishing the brisket, and getting ready. And then a little clip at the tailgating for the Hamilton Tiger Cats Labor Day Classic. Thought I heard an animal. Been a season ticket holder at the Hamilton Tiger Cats for a long time, so always a good time at those games. Right now it's already Wednesday morning because yesterday didn't go so well. I had a few too many drinks at the Ticats game, and sitting outside and that whole partying and not eating food right. Monday was kind of a refeed day for me, so although I don't know how it happened, I seem to be down like another 2.5 pounds or something. So who knows? Anyways, this is gonna cap off the video. I'm heading to work for the morning. I'm already late, but we'll see you guys next time.